What up tubers, Bunny here and welcome back to Geo Flight Simulator. So this week, I'm going to be talking about hot air balloons. Yes, there are hot air balloons in Geo Flight Simulator. There are actually two hot air balloons that you can choose from. So this one that you're seeing right here is Major Tom. This is the hot air balloon that Xavier Tassin, the developer of this game, added. So he actually added like several liveries, which I will go over in just a moment. But there's also a community contribution somewhere down here on the list, right here. Rozière Balloon. Rozière, I think it's French. Rozière. Assuming I'm pronouncing it correctly. But yes, that's another hot air balloon. I will be covering that balloon in a moment. But first, let me just show you how to fly this thing. There's like literally nothing to flying a hot air balloon. So you might notice there is a different gauge on this hot air balloon. You will notice a temperature gauge on the lower right. That is telling you the temperature of the air inside the balloon. And it measures it in degrees Celsius. And basically how hot air balloons work, in case you weren't aware, a big balloon like what you see here is filled up with air that is warmer than the air surrounding the aircraft. And then that warm air warmer air has a tendency to rise up above cooler air. So, and then if you contain that into an enclosed space like a balloon, basically you have this hot air taking you up and away. Now you notice that as time goes on, the temperature of the hot air decreases. So actually I'm cold enough now where my rate of ascent has stopped and now I am descending again. So how do you reheat the air? You use the pitch down key, and you notice that a flame is starting up. Yes, now I am heating up the air inside this hot air balloon, and eventually my rate of descent is going to start slowing. In fact, it's slowing now. When flying the hot air balloon, you want to keep an eye on the vertical speed indicator, which I have an arrow pointing to right now. So, yes, I think I can let it off for a moment. The air has gotten warm enough where the balloon will continue to slow its rate of descent on its own. Add a little more hot air here and there to allow the balloon to keep descending at slow rates. You don't want to land too fast. Actually, you can probably land as fast as you want. There's nobody on board this thing. But yeah, this is basically how you fly a hot air balloon. You apply warm air to increase your altitude, let the balloon cool off to lower your altitude. That's basically all there is to it. Now, for landing, of course, you can just let it drop like a stone if you want. But maybe you're like me, and despite all the stunts that you enjoy doing, perhaps you want to try to, you might like buttering the bread as well on your landings. And so, like me, you want to try to land as softly as possible. So I should be coming up on the ground. I can't even see it. Where's my shadow? I don't even see a shadow. But yeah, I will just keep applying some flames, and then once I get to the ground, I will show you some other parts of the balloon. And yes, if you have been watching the temperature gauge, you notice that the temperature does go up as I continue to apply the up pitch key and applying the flames. Alright, this is going to be a hard landing. Ugh. A rebound. So yes, if you land hard enough while descending, your balloon will rebound. But there we go. I am safely on the ground. Okay, so this rainbow-colored, gay pride appreciation colored balloon is one of 8 different liveries for this hot air balloon, the Major Tom. And actually, it's not actually a gay pride colored balloon. It's just rainbow colored. That's all it is. And this is actually the original livery that this balloon had. But the other 7 ones that you can choose from, there are pixels. So you notice some orange, yellow, and blue. There's even an official GeoFS livery on it. Like this is the globe. And then over here, GeoFS. Yes. Lozenges, or basically diamonds, diamond shapes. You might notice that on the balloon. Yeah, like in fact right here, you notice that green lozenge. There is a completely red hot air balloon. Red all over, nothing else to it. This livery is called orange, but you notice it's both orange and yellow. Scale, you notice that there's yellow, white, and green forming some sort of steps and a sort of spiral around this balloon. And Christmas, yes! There is a Christmas livery for this hot air balloon. Candy cane stripes, snow on top. And actually, this is one of only 2 aircraft in Geo Flight Simulator that have a Christmas livery to it. This balloon, and then another one of Xavier's aircraft, the Sukhoi Su-35. I will cover that fighter jet in a later video. But yes, there you go. And as long as we're on to the Christmas livery for this balloon, let me show you something realistic about the GeoFS environment. So right now, you might notice desert all over. I am in California right now, and according to the runways, this is supposedly Death Valley, the hottest place in continental United States. The temperature of the balloon itself inside is probably the same as the ambient temperature around in the environment right now. However, if I go to the environment settings, and let's say I set the season from summer to winter, and let's jiggle this a little bit to try to bring about the weather. And, whew, well, those clouds. So this should be yes. The weather is colder now. In fact, if I hit the S key just a little bit, and I'm going to, I might need a little bit to allow the balloon to regain some temperature, but I shouldn't need as much, air temperature to get this balloon going. Maybe I'll need to go over to another place to demonstrate that, but I can assure you, there we go. We're taking off right now. We're taking off right now. And I'm only like 60 some degrees Celsius inside the balloon. So yes, I'm able to take off with these lower temperatures. And you might recall from earlier in the video, the temperature was above 75 Celsius. And the balloon was struggling to keep its rate of descent low enough. So yes, while I'm airborne, let me show you the cockpit view. So this is what it looks like inside. It looks like a can of gas, I suppose, to light the balloon. And yeah, you can actually notice the flames going on inside the hot air balloon. And yeah, you're inside this basket, suspended 1,000 feet up. Not much more to say about it, this cockpit view. So I'm going to go ahead and set the season back to summer, and you won't notice. Right away, right away! I'm dropping! I'm dropping! Quick! Get the temperature back up! I'm gonna crash! Ah! Ugh! Oh, you notice that sort of rebound. That hurt. In real life, that probably would have killed me. But you can't kill this bunny! Never! You can also use the wind to move your balloon around. So if I go back in the environment setting, so what's my wind direction? Southward. So if I apply some wind, the wind is actually now moving me in the direction of where it's blowing. So actually, why don't I jack up the wind speed? There we go, baby! Now we're going places. But I also noticed that the balloon is spinning. What's happening is the balloon is turning to face the direction of the wind. Is basically all that's happening right here. But yeah, you notice I am moving now in the direction that the wind is blowing. So if I change the wind direction, I can turn the balloon somewhat. So the balloon spins once again to readjust its orientation. Let me apply some more hot air to make sure that the balloon maintains altitude. But there we go. I can control the, if I can control the wind, baby, I can control which way this balloon goes. Yeah! But yeah, that's everything I have to say about Major Tom. So with the help of ground control, I'll get back to the ground and I'll show you the Rozière Balloon. Okay, so this is the Rozière Balloon. This is what it looks like. You notice it looks like the hot air balloon, but then it has some weird bump up on top of it. So that's what it looks like. The cockpit view is also different. Also, this balloon has an animation. The hatch can open and close. Otherwise, there's not really much of anything to describe about it. Oh yes! It looks like this balloon has a crapper as well. The balloon also has this hatch cam. So I guess, yeah, you get a look into the balloon from the hatch. You can't really see the flame going off at all though. And that is the camera's extra view. Now you will notice a weird bug with this balloon, and that is the temperature gauge is kind of merging with the altimeter. So it's going to be super hard as all hell to see the needle. But if I apply the flames, the temperature actually goes up a lot more quickly on this balloon than it does with the Major Tom. So actually, I'm already at 100. I can see by that. So, okay. Finally, I'm getting up to altitude. And I'm just going to keep this flame going until... You know what? Let me bring the temperature into the red. Now, I don't think the balloon can blow up at all. I don't have to worry about that. But there we go. Whoa, I am going super fast right now. Yeah, I just want to bring the needle into the red so that I can show you something about the temperatures of this balloon. You might have noticed on Major Tom that the temperature went down a bit more steady as I stopped applying flame. You notice the temperature went down very steadily. But with this balloon, if I let off, the temperature, you might notice immediately, is going to start going down. Obviously, not very quickly, but you will notice that the needle is starting to rotate back towards zero. So yes, I've got my air a little too hot for the balloon's own good, but this is Geo Flight Simulator and I can't really destroy aircraft, so I don't really give a damn. So let me try setting this thing to like maximum temperature. And hey, why don't I set this place to winter? So there we go. There we go. I've got it set to winter now. I should be able to fly higher and at a faster rate. So here we go. I am flying above the rim of Death Valley. I'm assuming I'm in Death Valley anyway. My temperature gauge is about to approach 150. And you can use the wind to direct the balloon's travel, just like with Major Tom. And I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say about this balloon. Whoa, my temperature is above 150. Okay, I can let off on the temperature now. But there you go. You get the general gist of it. So I think that pretty much does it for this explanation of the hot air balloons in Geo Flight Simulator. Oh, and you notice my temperature is still in the red, but because the air pressure is a lot thinner down here, it's not enough temperature to keep my hot air balloon up. So now here I go, starting again to descend. And I will probably hit the ground pretty hard upon landing. And probably kill myself in the process. But anyway, next week, I'm going to be going back to airplanes. Going back to the powered flight that we all enjoy. So I'm going to be talking about the Douglas DC-3. This aircraft right here you see on the menu. It's actually one of the very first passenger airliners, the first passenger plane that was ever built. So I'll go into more detail about that in next week's video. So anyway, this very fast, rapid descent that I'm about to suffer here is going to conclude this week's video. So I'm Spacebun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you all next week. Sierra Bravo 717 checking out.